Listen, everybody, nobody has the power to stop you from going after your destiny, what you were made for, or your purpose, unless you have given them that power, okay? I heard somebody talk about this the other day. They're like, man, I hope that they don't abort my destiny. And it hurt my heart that they believed that somebody else could stop them from going after their destiny. And I encouraged them. I said, listen, your gift makes room for you. Your gift opens doors that you can't open yourself. But until you stop giving up the power of choosing what you're going to do, how you're going to live your life, if you're going to go after your purpose, if you're going to get started, you will keep giving up the power to abort your destiny to other people. Okay? And so a lot of people, I talk to them, I hear the same thing over and over and over again. Somebody that's not them, are preventing me from doing what I was made to do. And what it is it's fear that they are allowing to control their life, and they're submitting to fear and coming under fear as the ultimate power in their life. And then they submit to it. They make decisions based on fear because they're afraid of what other people will say, what other people are saying about them. They're afraid of other people bad-mouthing them, afraid of other people talking bad about them. And then they're saying, man, I hope that they don't abort my destiny. Nobody has the power to abort your destiny or to choose your destiny for you except you. And if you believe that somebody has the power to control you, it is because of two reasons. You believe that you have the power to control other people, and that other people have the ability to control you, which neither of those are true. The only way that other people have the power to control you is if you have given them the power over your life to do so. And the only way that you can control other people is if they have given you the power as well. And a lot of people believe that to be successful, they just have to get better at controlling other people. They just have to get better at making other people do what they want. And that is the furthest thing, the worst possible thing that you could try to learn how to do, is to control other people. Nobody can abort your destiny except you. And the only reason that you are where you are right now is because you chose to be here, right here, in this moment. Nobody else has the power to do that. Nobody has the power to change your destiny except you. Nobody has the power to change whether you are going to go after your destiny or not. Listen, your destiny also doesn't change. Your identity, when you were born perfect with all the tools that you need to go after your destiny. But then life came in and told you a lie, and you believed the lie that other people are in control of my life. And then you've been living your life to avoid confrontation, avoid other people's bad opinions about you, avoid people bad-mouthing you. And believing that if only you can control the narrative of what other people say about you, then they won't have the power to abort your destiny. Because you believe that other people's words have power over your life. And that is not true. Nobody's words have power over your life unless you take those words, make them your own, and put them over your life and give power to the words that other people say. Okay? So right now, stop giving up the power and the authority of your life to other people and stop waiting to go after your destiny. Stop waiting until the right time, until they stop talking bad about you, until everything lines up. It's never going to be perfect. And seeking perfection is pride, is ego, is harming you. Giving up the power of your life to other people's words is hurting you. And you are doing it to yourself. They don't have the power to do so unless you give them the power to. Listen, the things that happen to you, you didn't deserve for those things to happen. I am not saying that you decided to make them do what they did to you either. But what you have the power to do is to make a decision about what it means about your future. Does it define you? Does it keep you stuck based on the words, based on the fear of, well, I better not ever let a situation like that happen again, so I'm never going to push the envelope, I'm never going to walk out my destiny or my calling? Or are you going to choose to take back the authority of your life and the power that you have given up to other people and outside circumstances and put one foot right in front of the other and take a step of faith into your calling and destiny, into what you were made for, into your purpose? Listen, you were born with a purpose, and Havilah Cunnington said this, and so I'm just going to quote her. She's awesome, by the way. If you don't follow Havilah Cunnington. Look her up. She said, "You are full of purpose, and I need you to believe that." But so often people believe that they're full of nothing, that they're worthless because other people told them that they're worthless. And they take those words that other people say and they put them on themselves as their identity. They said, I am this, so I must be that. And it's not true. What they say about you has no ability to define you unless you believe what they say and take it on as a belief about yourself. And if you're believing a lie that goes against the truth about what God says about you, replace it with the truth about the truth of who you are. Stop waiting and start moving forward towards your destiny. God has called you and made you with a purpose. Seriously, and I don't want to make this like over spiritual either. I don't want to make this a religious talk. This is not a religious talk. But I also believe that God created everything. He created you, and everybody's born with a purpose and a destiny. Stop giving the authority and the power of your life up to other people because you're so afraid of your own power. I know what that's like because that's how I lived my life. I was terrified of my own power. So I gave it up to other people because it was safe, because I was worried that if I started to walk out in my calling and destiny, that I might do something bad, that I might hurt other people. And I kept my mouth silent for years from talking, from speaking these words right now that I'm speaking to you. Because I was worried of my own power and I was fearful of what I might do. And so today, forgive yourself for the mistakes you made. Stop beating yourself up and start choosing to walk towards your destiny and leave behind the past, the words that people say, the fear of others, the elevating and idolizing other people's opinions about you. And only let one word define you. That you were born with a purpose, that God loves you. That you were made in God's image for such a time as this. Seriously, you guys. Stop letting the words of other people, out of their own fear and insecurity, dictate your future. And start choosing to live your life, create your life, and grow your life, and walk down a path towards your calling and destiny, entirely separated from what they believe about you. Listen, I'm not talking about intentionally triggering people, intentionally doing things to get people to think bad about you, intentionally bringing chaos into a situation. But what I am talking about is operating out of love, out of respect, out of honor, and having respect for yourself. Having respect and honor and love for yourself, and stop speaking negative words and curses over your life. Stop speaking that you're worthless. Stop repeating the words that they said about you, and start declaring the truth about what God says about you. That you are very good, and that God has never been disappointed in you. Ever. Start declaring the truth in the face of the lie, and watch your life transform. And stop waiting until tomorrow. Put one foot in front of the other and start moving forward towards your destiny.